Come and enjoy the view with Walt and Teddy here on Haps TV. Happy Thursday, everybody. How you all doing? We are back. We are back. We are back. At least I think I am anyway. How's everybody doing on this fine Thursday evening here in Ireland? It's 1844. We are finished our day at work and we're just out to enjoy it. Just a little bit across the fields this evening because Teddy's not himself. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know whether he's twisted his leg there or what. He's very, very slow. Hey Jane, how are you, my friend? Yes, so I don't know what he's done. He's very slow. He can't get up the stairs. I had to carry him up the stairs last night, and then he can't jump up on the sofa or anything like that. So I really don't know what's wrong with him. I think it's his right. I don't know whether it's his hip or his leg. We was playing ball not yesterday. Oh, listen to them birds going, guys. I've just been watching a buzzard here as well. Hannah, my friend, how you doing? Janet, my friend, good to see you. But yeah, we was playing ball like not yesterday, the day before, and I throw it, he picks it up, he brings it back to me, and then we go for like 5, 10, 15 minutes. Then he has a little break, but this time he threw it. He threw it, he caught it, and then he turned, and then he just dropped it, and that was it. He just didn't want to play anymore. So how you doing, Anna? Good to see you, my friend. Appreciate you dropping by. So I don't know whether he's twisted his leg or anything. Last night I tried to take him a walk and basically he just wouldn't go. We got about 100 yards away from the house and I had to turn around and go back. Now, Teddy, excuse the expression, but Teddy will not go to the toilet in the garden, in the house garden. I don't know what from his past or anything like that, but he will not go to the toilet. So I was getting a little bit worried that he's not been to the toilet at all. So I thought I'm going to try and get him across the fields, and he seemed to perk up a little bit. He seemed to perk up a little bit, and he wanted to go. Now he's walking, he's not running, but he doesn't look in pain. So this is just a little bit. If it carries on and he can't get up the stairs tonight, I think I'm going to have to take him to the vets tomorrow and just to get him checked out. But while he's out there, he's just enjoying himself. He's having a wander around the field as you do. We've got no cattle in this field. We do have permission from the farmers. We're very, very lucky. We've got about 7 fields we can actually walk around. So there's this one. Now, my tree, Teddy's actually heading towards there, actually. My tree is at the top here. And during the beginning of lockdown, I was a little bit fed up with walking around the roads, etc., like this. So I spoke to the farmer who owns these fields and says, "Look, any chance I can walk through it? No problem at all." He says, "As long as you keep away from the cattle, no problem at all." So we've been doing this occasionally now since last March. Now, what I did have last year during lockdown and everything, we had a load of buzzards. We were following buzzards up in this tree here, and also buzzards in the tree behind me here. Now, I did notice the buzzards were back this evening, so hopefully we might get to show you the buzzards which are flying around here. You see, Teddy's gone off now, so fair play to him. I didn't want to push him. I didn't want to go too far ahead of him. I didn't want to, just in case he was in a lot of pain, but you can see he is heading on there, so what I might do, got to be careful, guys. This is electrical fence. Now, I don't know whether anybody's in here at the moment, but if you are, just give me a shout, guys, so I know that I'm not just talking to myself. This is electrical fence, and if people didn't know me or haven't seen me before, I'm ex Periscope broadcaster. I was on Periscope for, well, more or less from the beginning, and we came across the Haps, enjoying ourselves as you do. But I did a funny moment a few months back where we actually got electrocuted on. You're there. Cheers, Jane. Appreciate that, my friend. You begin to wonder now on this platform. There's so many people disappear. So bear with me, guys, while we just climb underneath there. I don't particularly want to get another shock up my back, especially with a bad back as it is. It might do me good though, to be honest. So we're through now. I remember your experience with that fence. I know, Janet, and believe it or not, it was up in this corner here that I actually got that shock as well. So yeah, it is a little bit low, and we need to be careful when we're coming through because, for by God, it gives you a belt. There's hell of a belt that comes off it. So I'm still here, Walt. Hello, Chris, my good friend. How you doing? Great to see you, Chris. Appreciate you dropping by, my friend. Like I said, I've been very, very quiet for the past couple of weeks, and it's nothing to do with the platform. It's nothing to do with the people. I've been in no drama. Nobody has upset me. I've upset nobody. Well, at least I hope I haven't upset anybody. It's just sheer principle of being so, so busy with work. If you didn't know, I had a bad back as well for a couple of weeks as well. So the last thing you want to be doing is coming onto a broadcast, not feeling yourself, feeling miserable. I did do one broadcast on a Friday evening, actually, and I literally deleted it afterwards because I was not feeling good. I shouldn't really done a broadcast, and I came across as if I was hacked off, depressed, etc. Good to see you too. Me too. I'm just busy with some stuff. Exactly, Chris. I'm just busy with we're so busy with work at the moment, which is a great thing. We're still working from home, and I can't see there ever being a time when we go back to our office, which is like back to 5 days a week. I think this is going to continue for the unforeseeable future, and I really enjoy it. My quality of life is far, far superior now to what it ever was before COVID. The sheer principle, I work 77 miles away. My office is 77 miles away. Before COVID, it could take me anything from 2 to 2.5 hours, sometimes 3 hours if I get caught behind an accident to get up to the office in the morning. So you imagine doing that every day, then traveling home, not getting back till 6, 7 o'clock, walking the dog, coming back, having something to eat. You'd sit down for literally an hour and then you'd be ready for your bed. So those days are gone now, guys, and no traveling at all. I pop up the office maybe once every couple of weeks. I'm actually up there next Tuesday, but this week, no traveling at all. Chris, I appreciate your award, my friend. You're very, very kind. Thanks a million for that. I did see it coming up. I weren't delayed on comments there. It's just that I was just telling you that little story. So yeah, I don't think there'll ever be a time when I go back to 5 days in an office, which is great. But I've been working on other things as well, and I'm actually trying to put together a nice broadcast. That's great commutism. Oh, exactly, Chris. When you work so far away from the office as well, I live basically rural for the morale. I know exactly. It's certainly, like you say, I live in basically the countryside. I live just over the road here, like this. So there's no real, as in jobs wise, what I do at the moment. Like I work for basically a marketing company. I'm an ops manager for a marketing company. I've done that for the past 15, 16 years since moving to Ireland. A total change of career for me. I'm an ex-fireman. I was in the fire service for 18 years, but ever since moving to Ireland, that's what I've worked at. I've worked myself up as well. I'm not one of these. I I don't want to. How do you put it? My view is it's not what what you know. It's who not. No, that's not the right saying actually. But you don't have to have degrees, PhDs. You don't have to have all these qualifications to get a good job. Now they're advertising in my company for like PhDs and bachelors and degrees in this, degrees in that to do my job, and it's crazy. I have no qualifications, guys. I joined the Air Force straight from school, so I didn't stay on at college. I stayed on at college for a matter of months, and it just weren't for me, so I left. Molly, my friend, good to see you. How you doing? So yeah, I really left. I got basically my qualifications is basically life. That's what where my qualifications actually lead to. I can tell you a lot of bit of life, but yeah, as in qualifications down on paper, I don't really have a lot. So to actually join a company, and I've got some very, very high, well-respected people I work with. My boss is actually an ex-Lions captain. That's the Lions rugby team. Also an ex-Irish captain, and that's rugby guys. And very, very intelligent people I work alongside. And here's me. Sam, how are you, my friend? Good to see you in Seattle there. Thanks a million for dropping by. So yeah, so I do feel privileged in that respect, and I give my 100%. And Same with anything I try and do. But yeah, the past couple of weeks have been so busy. So I've not been broadcasting. I've not been into other people's broadcasts. So I thought I'd better come on and just say hello and to say thanks. And I appreciate each and every one of you who do come into my broadcast. You're just an awesome bunch of people and also community which we've actually built here as well. There's so many awesome broadcasters on here. It's hard to, and there's a lot of guys on here now. There's a lot of ladies on here. There's a lot of great broadcasters who are not getting the recognition on here. And just to give a shout out, guys, to a couple of people who I really enjoy watching now. These are not in the limelight all the time. They're not being picked up by other people, but please look out for a couple of people anyway over in the UK. There's one called Mark Shawland. Basically, he's doing 100 Days of Water. The minute hashtag 100 Days of Water. If you want to check him out on Twitter there, you'll see his hashtag there. But Mark does some awesome broadcasts out on Haps. He's doing beautiful sunsets, beautiful sunrises, and also the water challenge along with that as well. So a great broadcaster is Caroline Deanne, also over in Brighton there. There's my good friend up in Scotland as well. And guess what? Have you ever had one of those brain blocks? Oh my God, I got a brain block here. Oh God. And I forgot it. I forgot the name now. Oh, this is not good. This is not good. But anyway, he knows who it is. He's a soap. He makes his own soap and everything up in Scotland. I only give him a shout out, and literally an hour ago on Michael Bathurst broadcast there, another awesome broadcaster who we learn to respect and who's doing a lot for the Haps community. But there's so many. So they were just a couple who I feel are not getting the recognition on the platform that they actually deserve because they're just so brilliant broadcasters. But there are so many on here now. Even with a degree, they have to be taught. Exactly, Molly. Exactly, they do. Yeah, it's the same with my son as well. I mean, he's just done a degree and everything. He's just in his 4th year of university now. He's got his mother's brains. My wife's actually very intelligent. She's in quite a big job in dentistry, and he basically follows her brains wise. But as in life, I'll teach him life. I can teach them principles quite good. I've lived in quite a few different countries. I've worked in different countries. I've done a number of different jobs as well. I could tell you one of the jobs, but you'd all laugh if I told you what I did do. When I worked for 6 months when I left the Air Force, and yeah. Hey there, Chris. Good of you to talk to each other, guys. But yeah, this is my tree over here. Whenever I was feeling low, whenever I was feeling hacked off, whether I'd had a bad week of work, whether it was just one of them days, which was them weeks which are stressed out. This was classed as my tree, and you will note from all my broadcasts previously on Haps when I first started it. I started my first broadcast from under this tree because we couldn't travel. All we was allowed was 2 kilometers from the house. Yeah, 2 kilometers, guys. Rather than walking around the roads and everything around the house, there was people walking the dogs, people walking to get out for a bit of fresh air. Aiden, there you go, another guy who's not really getting the. Then again, Aiden's got a good following. Aiden has got a good following. There's also another lad up in Scotland as well, and I think he's struggling a little bit at the minute. I think his name's Sean Edmund there, but he's broadcasting as well and not getting the following, not getting the people coming into him. He's very new to broadcasting anything community. For broadcasting, I can remember being on Periscope, and I'd say for a good 6 months to a year, if you had 10 people coming into your broadcast, then you were doing well. But I was so lucky because out of those 10 people which used to come into my broadcast and everything like that, they were awesome chatters. And that's what makes it easy for a broadcast. If people are willing to talk, if people are willing to chat, if people are willing to put their comments up, sometimes it's not convenient to basically be commenting all the time. Obviously, we've got work to do. Sometimes I put the likes of DJ DDK. Awesome DJ there out in Australia, like a good friend of mine who I class as a good friend of mine now. Like, if I'm working, hold on a second, I'll put him on and listen while I'm working away, like, because he plays some awesome music, but it's not necessarily convenient for me to actually be commenting all the time. Here he is again. Here's my little man. He's back again, but he's very, very slow, guys. John, my friend, how you doing? I never chat. I know you do chat, John. Whenever you come into my broadcast, you always say hello, and that's the main thing. That's all I need, is to know that you're actually there, and I'm not actually broadcasting for myself, you could say. But John, how many years have we've been together, my friend? Been actually in contact. You've been following me on Periscope for a number of years now, and I class you as going to share a pint with you, my friend. But I think sharing the broadcast helps too. It does, Molly. That's one thing which I do miss compared to Periscope on here. How are you feeling? I'm about 80%, John. I'm about 80%. I won't be climbing mountains for a little while. I've still got pain, but I can walk on level ground at the minute, which is good. But sitting down at the desk and everything I do, I get like 10. Well, today I've been pretty good. I've been very, very busy, and I have been able to sit there, but I do need to keep getting up every now and then because I start to stiffen up again, like so. But I had my second jab today, guys. But yeah, I'm about 80%. I'm pretty bad in the morning. I have to do a load of stretches and stretch my back out in the morning, but hopefully within a couple of weeks, then we will be back to ourselves. But Molly, yeah, back to your comment there, sharing the broadcast. That's what you can share it like on here to like other platforms or anything. So, for instance, if I wanted to share this, you can share it over to Twitter. I like the option of basically I like the option where I could basically invite the people who follow me, exactly like you would in Periscope. I know it's not a Periscope platform, guys. I know it's totally different. I know it's different. Love in relation to kind of nice pretty AY again. But anyway, I'll tell you this quick story because I don't think this is gonna. Let me just see if I can. Can I turn my camera off just for a second? Bear with me a second. Turn camera off. Bear with me. I will be back. I'm just going to see if this will work. Turn camera on. Has that worked? I don't know. No, I think it's still audio's getting a bit washed out, John. Yeah, I thought that. Yeah, but I tell you what I've been doing the past couple of days. I've been putting a broadcast together. Let me stop here because I'm actually walking, and that's probably it. Oh, let me get back to a good reception. Sometimes I tag someone on Haps in the comments too. Molly, yeah, that's another thing you can actually do as well. Can you hear me okay, John? But yeah, I've been putting together a bird broadcast. Now, when I talk birds, guys, we're talking a feathered variety. We don't want any of the other on here. But yeah, I've been putting this. What I've actually done, I bought a mini HDMI cable, which basically fits some of my camera now into my MacBook. Okay. I then had to buy a video converter, which turned up this week. So basically, I can broadcast from my camera now. So I had it checked out this week. I set it up outside the house on a tripod, pointing up at the house martin's nest. up in the actual eave of the house there with the chicks and everything. Mel, my friend, how you doing? Great to see you. Always a pleasure to see Mel coming in. What another awesome broadcaster. I'm nearly 80%, Mel. I'm 80%. I've still got that 20% to do, but I'm feeling good compared to what I have been. Have you tried broadcasting on Heckle? Yeah, audio is a better now. Ah, John, that's okay. I just stopped for a couple of minutes. I know my camera's pretty zoomed in at the moment, and just to show you what I'm talking about, zoomed in. Bear with me a second, and you'll see how. Yeah, we are zoomed in pretty much, guys. I'm just going to try that again and see if I can turn off my camera. Okay, so my camera's off at the minute. I'm going to turn it back on and see if we have any different. Let's just go over to Ted. I think we're still zoomed in there. Sarah, my friend. Thanks for the super art. You're very kind, Mal. I will. Yeah. So what I've been doing, I set the camera up outside the actual house on a tripod pointing up at the nest. I then connected that through to the Yap Studio. I had another phone on a tripod pointing at all my feeders and everything, watching the bird there. Hope all is well with everyone. All is well with me. So we're out and about. We're not 100%, but we are nearly there. So I've been setting up different cameras around to see whether I can actually broadcast from the house. And now I've put together a little video, a couple of little videos and everything of the different birds we've seen over the past year in the garden, everything like that. So hopefully I'll show that maybe one day, maybe next week, or even over the weekend if I get a bit of time. So I've set it all up and everything. Obviously I need a good day if I'm going to put the camera outside the actual house. But yeah, so I can actually broadcast now from a DSLR. So I can use the zoom lens on there. So I'm just looking for things to do when we get back to our full self, when we're able to mount it. Now, my next thing on my wish list, which I'm looking for, is a battery pack now. I need to get a good battery. Battery as in carrying something which would be in the car. It won't be something I'd be hiking up mountains now. They retail around about €300-400, I think. So that's what I'd be looking at next, because obviously all these different things you've got to carry. I'd need a MacBook to actually broadcast, doing it that way through the camera. I need battery packs for the different things. I've also got a MiFi thing now. Grant, wow. Sorry, been busy, long time, my friend. Yeah, you're pretty much the same as a lot of people on here, Grant. I'm myself as well. This is the first broadcast I've done since, I think, last Saturday. I've not been on apps much at all. Now, I apologize about the picture, guys. I'm zoomed in again. I need to stop because otherwise there's going to be a big shake here. We've got Teddy in front, as you can see, and he's slightly zoomed in. But great to see you, Grant. I hope everything's well with you anyway. I've been pretty quiet the past few weeks as well myself. I've not been on as much as what I should have been, but then again, is there ever such a thing as should have been on? I know there's a lot of good broadcasters on here, so hey, I don't think we worry about that. We'll come on when we can, but I wanted to just pop on to say thanks, and thanks for sticking with me, guys. You're all awesome, and we really, really appreciate you. And there's Teddy in front, but I'm sorry about the picture, guys. I don't know. I'm just going to try again. Bear with me a second. Wow, that is zoomed in far. Come on, mister. Come on. No, it won't zoom out. I think that's due to reception, and I think I've lost reception along the way there, and basically the reception's come back again. It's showing that I've got great reception, but it's showing that I'm zoomed in. Jim, my friend, how you doing? Great to see you. I apologize about the picture quality, guys. We're in the fields and it's zoomed way in on me. Hey, Wes, my friend, another great broadcaster just starting on Haps. So please, guys, if you don't follow Wes at the minute, Wes is new to Haps, and he's actually a great broadcaster. He gives you a lot of good tips as well, and we really, really appreciate having Wes across here. So if people don't know Wes in the broadcast there, please give him a follow, along with Jim. Hiya, Jim. Good to see you, my friend. Always great to see you. But yeah, Grant, long time no see, my friend. Always a pleasure to see yourself dropping by. But yeah, I apologize. You're good. What amazing view. Jim, it would be better. We've got the mountains over the background here. But as you can see, my phone zoomed in at the minute. It's something to do with connection. Let me just, I'll show you how zoomed in we are. Hold on a second. There you go. That's, oh my God, that is zoomed in so much. And I can't zoom out. It won't let me zoom out. Let me just try something else and see if I can zoom into this tree and then back out again. Now, guys, people who do know that when you're out and about, when you're in the field, you do come across these little niches now and again. You do have a few problems if you don't have that 4G reception. Oh, Jim, if we could get up the mountains, but it's going to be a while before I get back up the mountains again. Like, obviously, with a bad back then, we're getting there anyway. We're 80% now. We're feeling a lot better than what we actually did. And my little man here, he's not been good either. He was neutered, was it last week? So he's only been able to hike, but he has got a slight problem. I've noticed, like the past couple of days, he's got a problem with his hip, I think, or his leg. So I managed to get him across here, and I just want him to go at his own pace rather than walking around the lanes and the roads and everything around it. I thought, let's head across to the fields, across the road. We have permission to actually walk around here. Molly, you're very kind. We appreciate you too, my friend. We really do. So these fields, basically, I know the farmer who actually owns these. We live just across the road here, guys. There's around 7 fields around here. We're free to roam around here and do a broadcast, do whatever we want. If we wanted to dance in the nude, then we could dance in the nude. But no, I don't think we'll do that today. Get a hammer. I know, John. I'm gonna get an hammer to this because thanks for the shout out and kudos, brother. Have a dynamite day. Wes, you too, my friend. I know you'll be broadcasting very soon as well. I think this is, I noticed the last couple of nights when I've gone for a walk is usually your time for broadcast, around about 6 o'clock in the evening. We are at 10 minutes past 7 here in Ireland. And I know Wes has been broadcasting. I think around about 6 o'clock in the evening, so about an hour ago, I'd imagine. Wes, I'll catch up with your replay as soon as I get back, my friend. Get an armor tonight. Cats versus Western Bulldogs. Cats versus Western Bulldogs. I think Jim's off to see some type of game, I think, over the next couple of days as well. No nuts, Teddy. I know, John. He had them nuts cut off. Good day. Right back to you, Mel. There we go. Thanks a million, guys. Appreciate it. Lol. But where are we? We're catching up. Huge match tonight. The AFL tweeted a bit of the Cats dog. Cats and dogs. It's raining cats and dogs. If the hammer doesn't work, get a bigger hammer. Exactly. Hold on a second. I don't know. Oh no, he's over in the field right opposite there, guys. I have a soft. That's it. I was listening to something about you playing softball, guys. Jim. Yeah, so you're still playing as well. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. I think the only thing I get sport-wise now, I used to play a bit of five-a-side, but I think I'm too old for that. I like my hiking, as you know, but cricket, I think, is probably about the only sport I could actually manage at my age now. I remember years ago, oh my God, guys, and this is actually a very, very true story. Years ago when I was in the Air Force there, like I was super fit. I was in the fire service. I was super fit. I could run miles and miles and miles and miles like this. But I got a challenge for a game of squash. Now, people don't know squash. It's basically hitting a ball against the wall and then somebody else hits against the wall and you've got to try and keep up with it. And this guy challenged me. He weren't a fireman at all. He was from another trade and everything like this. Now he was overweight. He was a big lad like this, and I looked at him and thought, "Here's me. I'm super fit. You're gonna challenge me? Ha ha ha! Yeah, bring it on. Bring it on." No word of a lie. I got in that squash court, and this lad literally didn't have to move. He had me running around the squash court like a bloody, how would you put, like a bird after a fly. I was absolutely beaten into the ground. It weren't the matter of being super fit. It was knowing the placement of where to put that ball. 7,000 allowed to the game tonight. Tickets went in one. Oh my God, tickets got sold in a minute, Grant. Getting off, but I hope you all have a dynamite day. Wes, you too, my friend. Have a great day. Have a great evening and be kind. Take care. Cheers, mate. Jim, I am starting at second base tonight. I'm penciled into the lineup tonight as Old Man. Jim. You're only as old as you feel, my friend, and at the minute I feel 65. But old man Jim, well, all the best for that tonight, my friend. That is awesome. And like I said, I'm just so annoyed that my phone is zoomed in so much. Hey, Knowledge, my friend, how you doing? Good to see you. Appreciate you dropping by. Another awesome person as well, and a great drummer as well, to put it by there as well. So this is what we have to be careful with at the moment, guys. We've got electrical fences running all the way around the fields, and people often turn around to me and say, "Yeah, put your hand on it." Well, it's not gonna bother you. Believe me, it does bother you. And for people who have followed me for whatever, John's probably one who actually knows. But yeah, I got stung by this. I got hit by this last year. I was broadcasting away and I started to crawl underneath it and I says, "Oh, it's all right for Snoopy. He can get up, no problem. He's on four legs." And I got up at the wrong time. Bang. I was put back on my face. Oh my God. I'm just going to try this again, guys. I'm going to switch my camera off for 2 seconds because I got excellent reception here and I don't know why. So bear with me. Turn off camera. Turn on camera. No, it's still zoomed in. Help! Why is it still zoomed in? I'm glad to be here. Well, Knowledge, you're very kind, my friend. And there's Teddy. He's having 5 minutes. He's not himself at the minute, so he's having a little sit down. Why not? Bear with me, guys. We're going to get on this electric fence now. And I don't particularly want to get shot again. Just take it time. Oh, my God. There's something lurking in the grass. Could it be a little Teddy? Could it be a little Teddy? Oh, he says, "I'm here, Dad. I'm here, Dad, but I can't zoom in on you now because you're too close to me." Let me just give him a couple of minutes, guys. But yeah, we got the mountains over the back here, guys. But like I say, the picture is just absolutely dreadful. So basically, it's just me chatting along here, because I don't know what I can do. But yeah, earlier, the reason I started the broadcast is I was hoping last year we was following the buzzards. I don't know if anybody knows what a buzzard is, but when I was fixed, I wasn't myself for about 2 weeks. John, yeah, that's the other thing. I don't know whether it's the same with Teddy. But as for me, I don't know. Well, I'll never be fixed, John. I'll never be fixed. The fairies are messing with your camera. They could be, Molly. They could be. The leprechauns could have their devices out and sending that signal out and saying, "Haha, you're not gonna catch me on camera." Teddy's so cute. He is just the best. He really is. But like I said, I apologize about the picture, guys. I don't know what I can do. It's actually going from good to poor, from good to poor, from good to poor. So what I'm going to do is just have a walk up this side, see if I can get that picture back. If not, I'm going to log off here because it just doesn't look right and doesn't look good on me. So let me see if we can get it back again. We'll just switch it. Turn camera off. Turn camera on. Try and zoom in because it's actually telling I've got great reception as well. So that's a. Is it still? No, it's still zoomed in. They only cut tubes, not gonads. No, they actually take the gonads out, John. Teddy's basically just got a bit of a, what you could say, a potato sack left now. But no, these are actually gone. They're in a jar of vinegar now being preserved in case I did change my mind and he wants them putting back in again. Cheers, Walt. It's 4:16. I need more sleep. Take care. Chat soon. Grant, stay safe, my friend, and hopefully we'll catch you soon. I appreciate you dropping by and just saying hello, and it's great to see you as always. Jim, but yeah, poor Teddy had his dangly bits chopped off, and all he has got now is a little bit of a dangly bit. But apparently, in time, that skin and everything will actually disappear, and I think it gets drawn back up into the body. I don't know. hold on a second. I thought somebody was pretty close. Somebody's on a in a tractor somewhere. I think they're in the next field to me. But apparently they do get a lot of cancer, cancer of the testicles and everything like that. It is pretty bad for doggies, like, and I was advised basically to get him neutered, and it's supposed to calm him down as well. I'm yet to see that. I took him out on a few walks, and he still wants to take on the world. He is that dog which wants to take on the world. I got to go to Walmart now. See you all soon. John, appreciate you dropping by, my friend. Always a pleasure to see you. Take care, my friend. Back to the office. Thanks for hanging around the Catalyst Fire Pit this morning. Have a great evening. Jim, always a pleasure to see you, my friend. And I really, really appreciate you dropping by. So people, if you don't know Jim, if you don't know Grant, if you don't know John, if you don't know anybody in here, please give them all a follow, because the majority are absolutely awesome people. It usually takes about 2 weeks for recovery. Molly, yeah, somebody's actually said for the hormones to actually be released, etc., like that, it could take a couple of months. That's what they're saying. So maybe a couple of weeks, couple of months, I don't know. But yeah, hopefully in time it will calm him down a little bit in relation to him wanting to take on the world. And Teddy is not scared of any dog. He's not scared. He will take on the biggest of dogs down to the smallest of dogs. He's got no friends, poor lad. He's got one friend actually which lives up the lane just across the road here, like, and his name's Buddy, and he's another cockapoo. And when Teddy got shaved, when he had went to the groomers about a month ago now, he's due again now, like, but when he got totally shaved, that's how Buddy is at the minute. Buddy had a groom, he had his shaved off, and he looks like a Teddy beforehand. And if you put them side by side, like, oh my God, they are like twins. And the gentleman who owns it is a lonely gentleman. He's retired. He's an elderly gentleman, and we have a little walk around as well. Like, he likes the company as well, like this. And Teddy and Buddy get on so well, like, so it's nice. I go into his garden, like, we have a walk around his garden, then we have a walk up the lane and everything like that. And he likes the company as well. Thanks for the shot and love. No problem, Knowledge. You're awesome, my friend. Chad, my friend, how you doing? I apologize, not the best of picture. It's more of a chat broadcast than it is a picture broadcast, because I'm zoomed in again, even though it's saying I've got great reception. Well, the physical recovery from the surgery. Molly, yeah, that could be. That could be what's wrong. He seems a lot happier this evening as in walking around the field than walking around the lanes. Everyone, please follow and sort Great Brokers, Walt Orlick and Teddy the Cockapoo. Mel, you're very kind. And the same applies to yourself. What an awesome broadcaster we have here with Mel, showing you some beautiful sunsets, some beautiful sunrises out in wonderful Australia. And my God, I think that's still one of my favorite broadcasts, is when you were walking along that bridge there. I think that was just absolutely awesome. I really, really enjoyed that. So yeah, each and every one of you guys, you're the ones that keeps me motivated, keeps me going. As you know, it's a lot tougher for the likes of myself and Mel and Grant and people who only broadcast basically themselves. We're not very often inviting people up. That will change when I get back onto the laptop and I start to do a few broadcasts from the home. We will start inviting people up, but as you can appreciate, when you're out and about and you've got lousy reception like I have today, guys, it's very, very difficult to get people up on broadcast. I tend to over talk people. I can't see what they're looking at. I can't see their picture because it's only a very, very small screen. So yeah, it's very, very difficult when you're on mobile. But we do try and keep up on the comments. So yeah, for the likes of us, Badges the Pixel Princess. Oh my God, the Pixel Princess. What a name. Hello, Oklahoma. How you doing? We've got fairies here. So if it was princesses, fairies, Teddy's here as well. Melly's awesome. Melly's awesome knowledge. I totally agree. Thank you. I appreciate your support. Mel, no problem at all. And I think, like everybody else, I'm speaking on behalf of everybody here on Apps. You are awesome, along with everybody else as well. It is just such a great community, and I'm lucky. I think Mel could probably vouch for the same for her as well. We're probably a few of the lucky ones here, which we don't get any drama, we don't get any trolls, we don't get anybody causing any drama or anything. And that's what I like about our platform. This is what I like about my channel. Like, so we're very, very lucky in that respect. Listen, guys, I don't know. I do apologize. Usually the picture is better here, guys. For those who, oh my God, I just gone down a big hole there, which is not good. But we do have the mountains in the distance here. Maybe in the next few weeks we will get back up the mountains, but for the time being we've got to stay on low land. My back's definitely not up to it. Mosh, my friend, how you doing? Mosh down in Waterford there. He lives approximately about 50-55 minutes away from where we are at this moment in time. Hey, badges. Is that badges as in badges? Is that badges? It's good to see you out and about and healing. Chad, we will get there, my friend. We will get there. Like I said at the beginning of the broadcast, the reason I've been quiet is nothing to do with people on apps. It's nothing to do with the actual platform. I love the platform. I enjoy the community and everything like that. It's just I've not been the best, as in I've had a bad back. Teddy's had the operation. I've been very, very busy at work, like so. Yeah, we will get back to normal, guys. And you know, for me, I'm only mainly a Friday evening come Saturday, Sunday broadcaster. But now the wife's starting to want to come and walk with me on a Sunday because I'm doing a lot of low level. Otherwise, I'd be up the mountains. The wife wants to come for a walk with me because it may be only a river walk or a wooded walk or something like that. So, Jesus, my back needs to get better soon, guys, because at the moment I'm having to take her with me. It's good to see you. Only a joking there. If any of the family are actually watching, I was only joking there. Yup, all that is amazing. My only trolls are from other platforms. Yeah, knowledge, we're very, very lucky. Yup, all that is amazing. No trolls. Lots of good close-ups of Teddy's butt. Marley, I know, because the camera is zooming in and I can't do nothing about it, guys. I can't do nothing about it. So, hey, we was watching the buzzards around the trees earlier on as well. That's why I actually started this broadcast. I thought, hey, guys, let's show you the buzzards around the trees. And guess what? It's always the same. It's like if I'm up in the woods or in the places where I get to see the deer, I'm always saying, oh, I start a broadcast. We're bound to see the deer today. No, we see none. We go to Tom the Finnick Woods to show you the fairy tree there. But do we see any fairies? No. Do we see any leprechauns? No. I've seen them bushes move a few times, so they are around, guys. They are around. Badges is an awesome artist and broadcast. I think I follow Badges anyway, but is it the Badges which I'm thinking of? There is another Badges on it. Now, I don't know whether she's actually changed her name. Is that Badges? But if it's the Badges I'm thinking of, she is an awesome broadcaster and she's an awesome person as well. Got a lot of time for Badges. Poor Zoom load. Knowledge. It's nothing to do. I don't know. If you see my zoom here, literally you could zoom in and see the leaves on the trees ahead, like, but yeah, for some reason it's zoomed in and I can't zoom back out again. It's Lindsay Badger, yes, but yeah, I thought it was Lindsay. Yeah, it is Lindsay. You changed your name. Yeah, Lindsay's awesome. I follow Lindsay like this. I love popping into Lindsay's broadcast. Like, that's watching. I'm never invited up there. But then again, you know me, I'm not one to be invited onto people's broadcasts anyway. Yeah, it is Lindsay. Great to see you, Lindsay. And I appreciate you dropping by, my friend. I'm still looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I've been looking for the past lots of years, knowledge, and I still haven't seen it. Yeah. Awesome artist to temporarily change. Okay. If you want to enlighten us on that, Lindsay, no problem. If not, no problem. Oh, no, you're great. You really are. Listen, guys, we've been on for 43 minutes. I always try to keep these to like 30 minutes or so. So I'm going to love you and leave you. And especially with a picture like that. And then where's Teddy's? Teddy's actually having a nice sniff around, like, so it's great to see actually, because last night he wouldn't even come for a walk. Like, I got hundreds of yards away from the actual door and he said basically bugger that. Well, he didn't really say that because, as you know, dogs can't actually speak, but in doggy language he told me bugger that, I'm not walking any further, like, and I had to turn around and head back. I saw a grey hawk scoop up a baby groundhog on my lunch today. I may stop eat. Oh my God, Molly. Oh wow. Great to see if you've got your camera around, like, but not great to see if you're having your lunch. Definitely not. My internet has been struggling lately, making me look all pixelated, so trying to find Numa in a situation by the name change. Awesome. Well, how do you think I feel tonight, Lindsay? my my picture's zoomed in, and I've still got a few people actually to thank for joining with me and staying in with me as well. Because if I was watching this broadcast, I'd say, "Who the hell is this lad? What is he trying to show us? Why don't he sort his camera out? Why don't he do this? Why don't he do that?" But guys, it's not my fault. I have got good reception, but the app's actually zoomed in, and the only way of actually fixing it is basically stopping the broadcast. And while I got a few people here, while I'm having a nice chat, I'm only doing this one broadcast this evening, like so. There you go. So, guys, I'm going to love you and leave you for the time being. We will be back hopefully over the weekend anyway. So I appreciate each and every one of you for joining. My cam isn't mobile though, Lol. Okay. No, no. You stay. I know you stay. You're there all the time by your laptop, drawing, etc. Now back to you there, Lindsay. A second. You need provisions and a good pair of hiking boots. Knowledge. There you go. Thank you. James, how are you, my friend? Always a pleasure to see James popping in as well. But what I have been doing, for those who are just joining, guys, I'm now able to actually broadcast from a DSLR. I don't know whether you've anybody who's seen Christian out in Sweden there, who's been doing the beautiful ospreys. He's been filming the ospreys out there. Well, I've been taking a few tips from himself, and I've now bought a video converter which I can connect into my Mac, and I can broadcast from my DSLR. So I've had a play around with it this week. It does work, so I can use the zoom lens, and I can connect other devices and everything like that. So over the next week, I'll show you what I'm talking about anyway. So listen, guys, for the time being, I'm going to love you and leave you. I appreciate each and every one of you, no matter where you are around the world. Stay safe, be good, but most of all, be kind, guys. Be kind. And for myself and Teddy, you know what it is. Thanks a million for the awards, guys. I really, really appreciate you. Thanks for the chat, and love to each and every one of you. Mel, have a great evening, my friend. No matter where you are, stay safe. And we will talk to you over the next couple of days. So for myself and Teddy, it's a 3, 2, 1. And guess what?